Good afternoon and welcome to Boston Asian Radio and TV English Daily News today. I am your host, Lei. Here's a look at the top stories making headlines today. 5 wounded overnight in Mattapan shooting, 3 in custody, officials say. Traveling to Logan Airport, a guide to navigating detours during full closure of Sumner Tunnel. Air quality alert issued for parts of eastern Massachusetts over elevated ozone levels. Jetblue plans to end Northeast alliance with American Airlines. 1 killed, 2 wounded after shooting at large gathering in Brockton. 5 wounded overnight in Mattapan shooting, 3 in custody, officials say. Boston police investigated a blocks-long crime scene after 5 people were wounded in a shooting early Wednesday morning. The shooting was originally reported just after 2 a.m. and officers responded to the area of River Street and Edgewater Drive, police said. 5 people suffered non-life-threatening gunshot wounds, according to police. Officers spotted a vehicle attempting to leave the scene and spoke with the people inside. During the interaction and after further investigation, officers recovered a loaded firearm from the motor vehicle. Hakeem Ramey, 29, of Brockton, Nashley Seguinot, 25, of Boston, and Samuel Roman, 24, of Boston were arrested and charged with unlawful possession of a firearm, according to Boston police. All were arraigned in Dorchester District Court on Wednesday afternoon. Ramey and Roman were held without bail pending a dangerousness hearing next week. Seguinot was held on $7,500 bail. Traveling to Logan Airport, a guide to navigating detours during full closure of Sumner Tunnel. At midnight on July 5th, the tunnel closed to traffic through August 31st. Traveling to Logan Airport in East Boston from points north, take I-93 south to Route 1 a north/Callahan Tunnel, or take US 1 south from Maine/Portsmouth, NA/Newburyport, MA. Take I-95 to Route 1 south, and then take Route 60 to Route 16. From Point South, take I-93 north to Route 1 a north/Callahan Tunnel, or take I-90 east/Ted Williams Tunnel. From points west, take I-90 east and use the Ted Williams Tunnel. Traveling from Logan Airport and East Boston to points north, including Maine/Portsmouth, NA/Newburyport, MA. Take MA1 a north to US 1 north. To points south, take I-90 west/Ted Williams Tunnel to I-93 south. To points west, take I-90 west/Ted Williams Tunnel. Air quality alert issued for parts of eastern Mass over elevated ozone levels. An air quality advisory has been issued for Thursday by the Massachusetts Department of Environmental Protection, which warns of elevated ozone levels in 2 eastern counties. Essex and Suffolk counties, the latter of which includes the city of Boston, will be under the air quality alert beginning at 11 a.m. Thursday and continuing for 12 hours. The elevated ozone levels are expected to create potentially unhealthy conditions for people with heart or lung disease, older people, children, teenagers, and people who are active outside, according to MassDP. The state has recommended that people who fit one of those descriptions try to limit outdoor activity and keep medicine handy if needed. They also are urged to be mindful of symptoms, which could include coughing or shortness of breath. Jetblue plans to end Northeast alliance with American Airlines. Jetblue will terminate a partnership with American Airlines which covered flights from Boston, the airline announced. In a statement, the company said it won't appeal a judge's ruling against its partnership with American Airlines, effectively dropping the deal. Instead, Jetblue hopes to convince the federal government to let it buy Spirit Airlines. A federal judge decided in May that the JetBlue-American deal, called the NEA, violates antitrust law. JetBlue has made the difficult decision not to appeal the court's determination that the NEA cannot continue as currently crafted, and has instead initiated the termination of the NEA, JetBlue wrote in a statement. We will now turn even more focus to our proposed combination with Spirit, which is the best and most effective opportunity to truly transform the competitive landscape in the U.S. and bring the JetBlue effect to more routes and markets across the country. 1 killed, 2 wounded after shooting at large gathering in Brockton. Authorities say 1 person was killed and at least 2 others were wounded after an overnight shooting in Brockton. The Plymouth County District Attorney's Office said shots were fired in the area of 46 Tremont Street Wednesday morning, where a large group of people had gathered and were lighting off fireworks. 3 shooting victims, a man and 2 women, were taken to Good Samaritan Hospital where the male, identified as Thomas Andrade Jr., 31, was pronounced dead, according to a spokesperson for the DA's office. The 2 other shooting victims were treated for non-life-threatening injuries. The DA's office noted that preliminary evidence found the shooting did not appear to be a random act of violence. As state and local police continue to investigate, authorities ask that anyone with information call either Brockton Police Detectives or the Massachusetts State Police Unit at 508-941-0200. Stay tuned for more updates on Boston news as it develops.